Manpower without unity is not a strength. Now, here comes Priyal from 12th B to share her views on self-reliance with integration promoted by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Self-reliance is the only road to true freedom, and being one's own person is ultimate reward. Jai Hind everyone, I Priyal is here before you all to tell you something about Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is self-reliant India with integrity. Around the globe, India is a land of different culture, caste, creeds, religions. Despite the many differences, we continue to live in harmoniously. Today we have 75 years of independence. When our country became independent, many patriot men dreamed many dreams for our country. Out of those dreams, self-reliance is great to dream. Self-reliance is the mission and vision of PM Narendra Modi to make India self-reliant. The main objective of this is to make India a prosperous country. Self-reliance is a shining word. It is important for a person, family, or country. If the person is self-reliant, then he will have less need for help from another. But in the present time, more emphasis should be laid on self-reliance with true integrity, because no work can be successful unless it lacks integrity. India is slowly moving towards self-reliance, but its value is increasing continuously. But even today, corruption, black marketing, fraud exist in our country, which create an obstacle in becoming self-reliant India. The 5 E's to build self-reliant India is intent, inclusion, investment, infrastructure, and innovation. If we really want to make the whole of India self-reliant, then we have to start with ourselves. In today's time, every person has to take a pledge that neither he will do corruption nor fraud. Only then will this generation of corruption be carried backward. When every person of the country will adopt self-reliance with true devotion, then India will be counted among the developed ones, not the developing ones. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Priyal. Now, I humbly request our worthy principal sir to commence the pledge-taking ceremony.
Jai Hind, children. So you know a lot about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. These both students, speakers, they are giving you a lot of information. Something else also is needed? Not required, no? Okay. Suppose I say Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was an emblem of, name some of them, was an emblem of sacrifice, leadership, pardon? Self-reliance, of course, wisdom, single-mindedness. That he took plenty of those decisions, which sometimes if he had not been there, it would have been a different state. Like many countries on this land of India, what we call as India today, would have been there. Like Jodhpur and all that I mentioned yesterday, that is in Rajasthan. Rajasthan would have been a different nation. Gujarat would have been a different nation. Madhya Pradesh would have been a different land. And then those southern states, all southern states, they would have gone to a different country. There's a number of countries on this land, and the number of visas would have been needed. So this is all dedicated to him, and this is how sometimes he achieved, because he was meant only for one thing, that nation is at last. He never worked for his own self. That is how sometimes when we talk of, though differences could have been there, but when it came to nation, he always stood along with others. And that freedom, that people have been vying for or looking for, that has been a contribution of all those people, those who fought for it. Not one man, of course. That is how sometimes we remember all those people, whether it is Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, or maybe anybody else. That is how it is. You can just be on your feet and have a pledge on this particular day, because Government of India takes it as National Unity Day. It is since 2000 sometimes, for the number of years we have been celebrating as Vigilance Awareness Week also and National Unity Day also. Once Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birthday comes, so they go along with that. Vigilance Awareness Week, that we should be aware of what is for the country and what is for the selfish goals. Selfish goals are to be forsaken and nation has to be given. That is how, like what we do, that all should be to contribute for the progress of this particular country, this particular motherland of ours, nation of ours. That is what the message of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel has been. So you can have the pledge position. Rashtriya Ekta Divas Pledge. I solemnly pledge
I solemnly pledge
that I dedicate myself
that I dedicate myself
to preserve
to preserve
the unity,
the unity,
integrity,
integrity,
and security
and security
of the nation,
of the nation,
and also
and also
try hard
strive hard
to spread this message
to spread this message
among my
among my
fellow countrymen.
fellow countrymen.
I take this pledge
I take this pledge
in the spirit of
in the spirit of
unification of my country, which was made possible
made possible
by the vision
by the vision
and actions
and actions
of
of
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
I solemnly
I solemnly
resolve
resolve
to make
my
own contribution
own
to
contribution
ensure
to ensure
internal security
internal security
of my country.
of my country.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Thank you.